All right. Good evening, everyone. My dear fellow Toastmasters, dear guests, and all my dear friends. Welcome to Charter meeting number 40 of Chalk and Dusters Toastmasters Club. I, Sergeant at Arms Abhishek Kulkarni, welcome you all to today's meeting. Today, again, we are running another marathon, but this time not with our feet, but with our words, and it is known as speech marathon. So I hope you all enjoy the evening and get something to learn more and explore more about public speaking. I hereby hand over the meeting to MOC Saugat Kamilya.
Well, I will hand over the same thing to Presiding Officer Raj Bharat.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Happens to the best of us.
Great. Thank you so much, Abhishek and Saugat. Welcome to the meeting number 40 to Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. In Toastmasters, we learn about communication, we learn about leadership, we learn about to be better always. How do we improve ourselves? Speaking, giving prepared speeches, participating in impromptu speeches, doing evaluation, with taking the meeting roles. And you all, those who have been part of this meeting, that for every meeting, for every speaker or role players, especially for prepared speaker, we share a feedback link to everyone. Have you noticed what are the content of those feedback links? If you will notice very clearly, it indicates that the criteria on which the feedback are getting received by the speaker are criteria of World Championship of Public Speaking. So the purpose of this club is to build every club member at international level so that you can compete at international contestants. Definitely, there will be only one world champion, but as you will progress towards the highest stage, you will feel a lot of transformation in yourself. And this is the purpose that we should always focus on our journey to be better, we achieve our goal anyway. With this, I would like to welcome all the club members and all the guests who are joining today's meeting. Kindly stay till last. We will have interaction with you too, and participate actively with listening all the speeches and observing all the speakers and evaluators and giving feedback to them. As with the listening skills, we learn a lot and we help others to give the feedback. With this, let me hand over to Master of Ceremony for today's meeting, Toastmaster Saugat. Toastmaster Saugat, stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raj. First of all, I want to apologize because my internet is a little down today and I am not able to switch on the video. But I am watching all of you and you all look lovely and awesome. With this, good morning, good evening, namaste, adab, bonjour, my friends, my fellow Toastmasters. I am Saugat Kamilya, your master of the ceremony for today, and I welcome you all to the Speech Marathon Part 2 at Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Big round of applause. And if you have missed the first part, I will drop the link of the first part from the YouTube. You can watch it later. Not now, later. So why do we give a speech? Why? Well, the idea of a speech is to speak, to inspire, to learn, to share experiences, and to bring a change in the world for good. And this is what our today's agenda is. A great man once said, it's important that you give a great speech, but it's more important how your audience feel after you're done talking. Isn't that right? This is what we are looking for. And today's agenda says that we have 6 powerful speakers, one after another. And then we will have 6 excellent evaluators to evaluate their speeches. So are we ready? Come on, let me see some faces, which implies we are ready. Yeah. Everyone, please come on the camera. That would be great. I know it will be a little hypocrite of me because I'm not coming, but that's fine. You can. All right. So let us begin. But before beginning, let me welcome a very important person for today. A person who is a Toastmaster in 2 clubs. He is a voracious reader and he also paints. He loves to paint, to draw. And he will be the timekeeper for today. Let me welcome timer Praveen Kumar. Big round of applause. Praveen, please explain the timing guidelines to him.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Savat. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Praveen, and I would be playing the role of timer in today's meeting. My role as a timer would be to keep track of the time for each of the prepared speeches and how much time each of the speakers would be taking. And so I will be noting down the time taken by each speaker, and I will present my report in the end of the evaluation segment. Thank you all, and thank you for your time, and back to Toastmaster Savat.
Thank you, Toastmaster Praveen, for explaining those guidelines. So shall we begin? Shall we begin or do we need something more? Let's have a little bit of boost of energy. Shall we do that? Come on, do some physical movements. Come on, you can do this. Yes. Neck movement, jumping jacks, whatever you feel like. Yes. I like what PB is doing. I like what Vaughn is doing. Yes. Perfect, Pradeep, everyone. Yes. So yes, we are filled with energy now. And since we are now ready, shall we go? And with this, I want to welcome our first speaker for today. I am not able to see Zan, so maybe there is a little change of plan, and Imran would be the first speaker. Is that okay, Imran?
Okay, I'll be the first speaker.
Yeah, okay. Perfect.
By any chance, can I take a role of first speaker? Is it possible?
Well, okay, fine. That is fine for me. You have already changed your name, I see. All right. Okay, so Chakrita Dixit, let me tell you, he is an author. He is a memory coach and speed reading coach. He has trained over 12,000 of students for their memory enhancement. I don't know how you can do that. Some of his students can memorize even the entire periodic table. I mean, really, the man is the real life Sheldon Cooper, if you know who Sheldon Cooper is. If you don't know, Google it. For his speeches evaluation, I would like to call upon to the stage a blue water veteran, a humble and passionate Toastmaster who grabs every opportunity to learn new things. He is many things, but for us, he is a guide, a mentor, and a coach. Please welcome Toastmaster Pithambaran, aka PB. A big round of applause. PB, please.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremony, fellow Toastmasters, my dear guests, and of course, my speaker, Toastmaster Chakrada Dixit. A good evening and good morning, a good day, wherever you are in part of the world. Toastmaster Chakrada Dixit is attempting his level 2 project, that is understanding your leadership style. The purpose statement of this project, I wish to read it out. The purpose of this project is for the member to identify his or her, here in case, his primary leadership style or styles. The purpose of the speech is also for the member to share some aspects of his primary leadership styles or discuss leadership styles in general. The speech can be of a humorous in nature, of an inspirational one, a motivational one, whichever way the speaker selected. And I wish all the best to the speaker. And back to you, Master of Ceremony.
Thank you for that, Toastmaster PB, and I hope Chakradhar has listened to you very well. Chakradhar, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. Can you see the timer screen?
Not yet. Should I pin him?
1 minute.
Praveen. I think his video is off, I think.
Yeah. Timer, can you please turn on your video?
By the time, hope I'm audible and visible to everybody.
Oh, you look perfect.
Okay, thank you very much.
Toastmaster Chakradhar Dikshit, in case if timer is not able to turn on, you can keep my video as well in the second screen, so that now I will be showing the time for you in case if needed. If after 5 seconds, in case the timer is not turning on the video, I will be giving. Okay.
Thank you, Toastmaster PB, for stepping up.
Thank you so much. Can I start my speech now?
One moment, Chakradhar. 1 moment. I know you're so excited. Chakradhar Dikshit, earn your leadership every day. Earn your leadership every day, Chakradhar Dikshit.
Thank you, by Emoji of the day, and all my fellow Toastmasters and all the guests present here. Thank you very much. I'm going to share my leadership style. I'm going to share what kind of leader I am. So before telling you all that, the first question comes in my mind. First of all, I am a leader or not? So I was discussing this with my best friend. Who is my best friend? My better half. And I told her that, what do you think, what kind of leader I am? So she said one statement, and that was a question which was a very big question. And she said, are you a leader first of all? I said, yes, I am a leader. Why do you think I'm not a leader? So she said, I won't find any leadership qualities in you because you are a follower. So I said, a follower can also be a leader. So we had a big amount of discussion on that particular topic. And as all people and all the husbands knows that only husband lose this argument and not the wives. So I thought that I should research on this topic and find out what kind of leader I am. Or first of all, I am a leader or not. So I gone for the definition of that, what a leader does. So I came across a lot of definitions, but then one definition which actually I was more I understood in my case that this could be the definition of a leadership, that a leader is someone who inspire at least one person to do something. Leader is meaning leading someone to do some good thing, some bad thing also. So there are different leaders who even make you do some bad thing also. They are also leader, but they are different kind of leaders. So if you can inspire a single person, you are a leader. So that trivia was solved that I am a leader. I got that point that I am a leader. Now what? You are a leader, then what kind of leader you are? So I've again started research, because that's what the only option I have, that now I found out that I am some kind of leader, then I should know what kind of leader I am. So I started asking to some even good friends. And I've asked one of my college friend, and I'm asked him, because we all get answers from near and dear ones or the close friends only. So I've asked him, what kind of leader you think I am? So he said, you are someone who can service people. So I started searching a person who service people, what kind of leader he could be. Then I asked another person. He said, you give chance to other, even if you have a team, you discuss with them for any kind of conclusion or decision. If you have to reach to any decision, you are going to discuss with them, and then only you're going to reach to a decision. You're not going to take that decision alone. That point also taken. Then I even asked 2-3 friends, and they were saying the similar things, that I'm a kind of participative person. I will bring different people to the forum, I'll discuss with them, and then only I'll reach to the decision, or I'll delegate the work to someone so that I'll get that work done from them, and I'm going to believe on them. I will have that belief. So that has brought me to my leadership style, that I am a democratic or participative or shared leadership style. So I leave this thing to you. What do you all think? Am I a democratic leadership? Do you I have that democratic leadership or not? Or am I a democratic leader? Okay. So once I have reached to that point that I am a democratic or participative or maybe shared leadership I have, then I started finding out the different advantages and disadvantages of a democratic leader. And there was a lot of goody things which I have heard or listened or seen on internet, on YouTube videos, that a participative leader is someone who take his team along. He actually let other people also grow along with him. He is someone who give respect to others' opinion also. He is someone who love to talk to people, and he's someone who actually make leaders behind him. He's not someone who stops someone that I am the leader and you are going to listen to me every time. It's not like that. He is actually building a second leadership. He's that kind of person. But everything cannot be good. There could be some bad thing also about a democratic leader. And the bad thing about a democratic leader is whatever person you are bringing to the second leadership, he may or may not know that is he skilled to have that position or not. Is he going to have, will he be able to handle that position or not? He's not going to analyze it. He has a team and he has that empathy, or maybe he has that emotion, and he's going to let him come into that picture. But then he is more of an emotional leader and not someone more of a practical leader. So that's a biggest failure or maybe biggest problem of a democratic leader is. So these are something which I found about myself, and this is what I actually want to share with you all. So thank you for your patient listening, and I again leave it this to you all, that hope you all will see that democratic leadership in me. On this note, thank you, and over to you, Emoshi of the day. Thank you.
Excellent speech. A big round of applause, everyone. Usually I would have commented, but that is not my job today. That is something the evaluator must do. All right. Thank you, Chakravarti. With this, let me welcome the next speaker. That would be Mohammad Imran. But before I introduce Mohammad Imran, let me welcome his evaluator. She is a teen success coach and author of 2 books, a speaker, a curious leader, and an awesome friend to me, who is always there to help and give feedback. Toastmaster Premila. Toastmaster Premila, welcome.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sagat, for the lovely introduction. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Toastmaster, talk contester, and my friend Imran. Today he is giving L1 P2 speech, and the purpose of this speech is to learn the basic method of writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on topic. The speech can sorry, my little voice is little sorry. The speech has to be well organized and well delivered, and it may contain any numerous which is connected all together. All the best, Imran. You will rock. All the best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pamela. Yes, have some water. Toastmaster Imran, a student from management. He really loves to share his ideas, his thoughts with others for their personal growth. In this early age, he's showing signs of great leadership. Is that what I think of it? Toastmaster Imran, be happy and share happiness. Be happy and share happiness. Toastmaster Imran.
Imagine you are stopped running after happiness. Guess what happened? You think you missed. When you stop running after happiness, on that moment you will able to find your happiness. That means happiness you will find in your present moment. Don't wait for something that will give you happiness in the future. Try to live, try to enjoy your every moment in your life. Good
Master of
morning,
ceremony.
Master of the Ceremony, hello
Master of ceremony.
Toastmaster and dear guests.
Yes.
Master of ceremony.
One moment, please. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
to
please
interrupt.
let Imran come on video, then you may start again. Otherwise, no, it will be like.
Yeah. Imran, can you come on video once more? I think there is some internet issue there. Yeah, we can see you now.
What happened?
I see some internet issue at your end.
From my side.
Yes.
Okay.
Toastmaster Imran, your video was off when you started your speech. So if you can start again with the video on, much appreciated. Can you try once again in that way, please?
Okay. Can you see me right now?
Your video is stuck right now.
Okay.
Seems like everyone having an internet issue today.
So now it's clear?
Yeah, better. You may start again.
Okay. Thank you. Imagine you stop running after happiness. Get what will happen? You might be thinking you will miss to catch your happiness. No, my dear friend, when you stop running after happiness, on that moment you will able to find your happiness. That means happiness you will find in your present moment. Don't wait for something that will make you happy in the future. Try to live, try to enjoy your every moment. Good morning, Master of the Ceremony, dear guest and fellow Toastmaster. Have you heard the name? Have you heard the club name 99 Club? Are you familiar with this? This is an strange club. Many of we are unconsciously become the member of this club. Okay, I explained to you about this club. There was a king. He had everything, but he somehow felt unhappy. One day he was running through a field and suddenly he saw a farmer was working under the scorching heat of the sun. But he's working and singing. He seemed so happy. Think that the king asked his advisor that why this farmer is so happy, why I'm not. I have everything. The advisor said, dear king, you are the member of 99 Club and the farmer is not. So the king asked, what is 99 Club? The advisor replied, Give me 1 day time. I will explain to you. Next day, in the very morning, the advisor went to the farmer house and left there a bag with full of golden bar. Getting up from the sleep, the farmer get this bag with full of golden bar. He becomes so happy and he start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and he find 99 gold bar. All of a sudden he become unhappy. He's expecting one more. He's thinking that there might be 100 golden bar. Someone maybe stolen one of my golden bar. And he decided that he will work hard to buy this one golden bar to fulfill this round figure 100 golden bar. And he started working day and night, and he lost to singing. He lost his happiness. And few days later, the king saw the farmer. But right now, the farmer is not happy. He's working with tension. He seems unhappy. The king asked the advisor, why this farmer is not unhappy? The advisor said, I joined this farmer in your 99 club. Strange. The king asked the advisor, now tell me, what's the 99 club? Okay. The king, you have everything, but you are not happy. You are looking for something that doesn't exist. Similarly, this farmer finds 99 gold bar is enough to be happy, but he's looking for another one. That will not gonna add any value in his happiness. So you both are looking like you are looking a black cat in dark night. So moral of the story is we have to be happy, whatever we have. In order to be happy, you have to make your happiness affordable. You know, as we're growing, we make our happiness expensive. Recall your childhood. When you was child, you become happy so easily. By getting little things, you become happy. But why not now? Make your happiness affordable. In order to be happy, you have to be happy when you see other is succeeding. That means you have to overcome. You have to decrease your ego. You have to be egoless. Never compete with others. Life is a beautiful journey. Remember, the sun and the moon never compete with each other. They shine when their times will come. And share your happiness. Remember, when you share your happiness, your happiness will be increased. So start practicing from now. Try to feel your heart. It's always pumping and it's always beating and saying, now, now, now. It indicates you to practice to be happy from now and be happy from now and share your happiness with others. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Excellent speech, Mohammad Imran. That deserves a round of applause from everyone. Great. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Mohammad Imran. And I forgot something earlier. Now I'm doing it. I have sent a feedback link for Toastmaster Chakradhar and Toastmaster Imran. So we'll take a minute or 30 seconds to give the feedback. Everyone, please click on the links and give your valuable feedback. We'll take 30 more seconds. All right, we are good to go. Are we? Show me some hands. Come on, yes. All right. So our next speaker is Toastmaster Abhishek Kulkarni. But before welcoming him, let me welcome his evaluator, a mindset transformation coach with a mission to help 1 million working professionals to develop a great mindset. He's always enthusiastic about Toastmasters. He participates in even the smallest things which I have observed, and he is the benchmark of being punctual in this club. Toastmaster Pradeep Shetty. Toastmaster Pradeep Shetty, welcome.
Thank you very much. What a warm welcome. Thank you very much for increasing my energy level. And today we have our great speaker, that is, we know him as a fitness coach, Abhishek Kulkarni, who will be delivering his first project. And the topic is importance of exercise. The purpose of this speech is to learn or review the basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech or on any topic which he has chosen as importance of exercise, which he is well on. The speech may be humorous, it may be informational, or any other style as the member chooses. So the speech content and the style should also go well together. So all the best to you, Abhishek Kulkarni. Thank you very much. Over to you, Master of Ceremony, Saugata. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pradeep. I hope Abhishek has heard everything you have to say and he will comply to those things. Toastmaster Abhishek Kulkarni, a fitness coach, a nutritionist, a specialist for all the things we aspire for, like fat loss, muscle gain, and injury rehab also. Anything you want, he's your man. Moreover, he is a little brother to me and the second handsome person I know after me. Abhishek Kulkarni, importance of exercise, Abhishek Kulkarni.
Good evening, everyone. I hope I'm clearly audible and visible. All right. So before I get started, I have a couple of questions for everyone. The first question is, in the past 24 hours, how many of you have done this activity? 99, okay, almost 100% for sure, right? All right. Moving to my next question, how many of you have done this activity? There is a huge drop, right? All right. I hope in the next few couple of minutes, I'll be able to convince you that exercise transforms your life, and every day, the way you brush yourself every day is the same, that every day you should exercise as well. Nowadays, we are seeing an epidemic of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, coming at a very small age. You might have even heard news of people getting heart attacks at the age of 30s and 40s, right? Amidst all of this kind of gloom and doom, there is a good news as well. Research and scientists have seen over the past few decades that there is one natural, a natural medicine which can actually reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and even some form of cancers by 30, 40, or max to max by 50%. And that medicine is not very expensive. In fact, all it really does, or all it really costs you, is this. 1 second. A pair of shoes, right? And the name of medicine is exercise. Now I'll tell you some of the proven benefits of exercise. The first one is it improves mortality. Yes, you have heard it right. It improves mortality. Second one, it improves the function of your heart, your brain, your hormones, your whole entire system. Third, it helps you lower your insulin levels, which means you're less likely to get type 2 diabetes. Fourth, it prevents cancer. Fifth, it decreases the chances of arthritis, osteoporosis, and even fracture of bones as you start aging. Sixth, you start anti-aging. You start looking young as you start growing up, which is a kind of a very unknown factor which people don't know, but that is one of the major benefits. Seventh one, which is my most favorite and most important in this today's generation, it reduces your mental stress. It helps you boost your energy. It helps you boost your happy hormone, and it keeps you charged up, just like me. Right? So the next logical question is, if exercise does all of this, how much of exercise we really need to do? And here is the good news again. You don't need to run a marathon. You don't need to participate in Olympics. You don't need to climb an Mount Everest or so. All you need is just 10 to 15 minutes of brisk walk, and you can get all of these benefits inside you. I'll give another top secret to get active. Everyone sitting here must have one favorite sport. Like they like a sport which is like a very near to them, which can be anything. To get active, to get your exercise started, start playing your favorite sport. Play it at least once a week. Play at least 2 to 3 hours of a week. Because the best form of exercise is the one that you enjoy. And it is not what the trainer says. It is what you enjoy. Right? Because that is the only way which will keep you stick to it for the lifetime. Right? As you might have heard, sitting is a new smoking. Now, what I want you to do is, everyone, I'll give some advices and you have to do it accordingly. Okay? A simple exercise. Okay? Everyone, thumbs up. Cool. Very simple. Okay? Everyone, stand. Stand. Yes. Sit. Stand. Sit. Stand. Sit. Faster. Stand. Sit. Stand. Sit. Stand. Sit. 10 seconds more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. Awesome. Feeling charged? You're charged up completely. Your happy hormones are already out. Everyone is smiling. There is no pain. Right? This is what exercise does to you. And this is how you will quit the new smoking, which is sitting. The more you stand, the more you move. The more you move, the more healthier you get. It's as simple as that. I hope that I've been able to sort of explain you the importance of exercise and how it can transform your life. Now, before I end my speech, I have two questions. In the next 24 hours, who all is planning to do this activity again? 100%? Probably? Yes? 100%, right? And the second question, who all is planning to do this exercise, this activity? I hope I have motivated everyone enough. And in case if you need any help related to exercise, this man is there for you always. Thank you so much, my fellow Toastmasters. Thank you for your kind attention. I hope you have enjoyed the session. And with a true heart, I wish you all a very healthy life. Thank you so much. Over to you, Master of Ceremonies Soga.
Excellent workout session by Abhishek Kulkarni. Wow. I feel something in my legs. I don't know why. All right. I'll be putting the feedback link for Abhishek's speech, and you may take 30 seconds to give your valuable feedback. And 30 seconds are up. Shall we move to the next? Yes, we will. And our next speaker is Sunita Chaudhary. Yes, she is already smiling. And to evaluate her speech, I would like to welcome an eloquent speaker, an author, a mindfulness and gratefulness expert, a distinguished Toastmaster, and always ready to teach us and guide us. The club mentor and a person who is hilarious on Instagram. None other than DTM Von Eric.
Thank you for that very, very wonderful introduction, our handsome Master of Ceremony. I'm the evaluator tonight for Sunita, and these are the purpose of her speech tonight. The purpose of the project is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and the feedback for our research. Second speech, she will going to perform another speech and incorporate that feedback. And another purpose of this speech is for the member to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator, and that's me, and of course to everyone. Over to you, our Master of Ceremony, Stugan.
Thank you, DTM Von, for the detailed explanation. I hope Sunita has heard everything. All right. Sunita Chaudhary. What do we know about her? Well, she is a mindsight analyst, a coach who is working with young minds of 11th and 12th grade students. She has been a teacher for 12 years. And for me personally, she is a guide, a motivator, a patient listener, and a buddy. Toastmaster Sunita Chaudhary, life is full of surprises. Life is full of surprises. Toastmaster Sunita Chaudhary.
Oh, sorry, I changed my topic. It's unconditional love.
Okay, I'll do that again. No problem. Unconditional love, Sunita Chaudhary. Sunita Chaudhary, unconditional love.
11 years back, a cute little tricolor beagle came into our lives. Yes, you are right. I'm talking about my pet, Bebo. Initially, I was hesitant to bring a pet home because keeping a pet brings in a lot of responsibility. But my kids and husband insisted, And there she was. She was 4 months when she came home. She looked cute, tiny, chubby, but despite her cute looks, she was a dynamite. She used to get up early in the morning at 4 when everyone was fast asleep and do as if she's saying, "Get up, mom, and give me milk." I tell you, I felt as if I have given birth to my third child. Her innocent face and naughty habits made her talk of the town. During her teething days, she used to bite everything she saw in front of her, from my sandals to kids' toys, chair, pen, anything and everything. We have to make a sincere effort to hide all our valuables. She was just like a small, notorious child, trying to play her own way. But her naughtiness was growing day by day. I remember sometimes shouting at her, raising my voice, but she never raised her voice. In fact, she used to come to me as if she's saying, "Mom, if you're done shouting, then get me some food and take me out." We got her trained at the age of 1. She was very quick to learn all the commands. Whatever we would, whenever we would show dog biscuits, she would automatically start doing all the drills, from shaking hands to stand like this, because she knew she would be rewarded. She loved playing hide and seek, tug of war with my kids. Slowly, time passed, and she became an integral part of our family. There is a saying, if you want someone to love you forever, buy a dog, feed it, and keep it around. It felt like she understood everything we were saying. The only difference was that she couldn't speak our language. She was totally pampered by all of us and always competing with my children. She wanted the same food which everyone ate. And you know what was her favorite food? It was paneer, rice, cauliflower, peas, papaya, and she used to go crazy. She was a real foodie, and she never used to like her dog food. She was so adorable. She never liked staying alone. And whenever we go out, she would wait for us by the door and pounce on us and wag her tail. Each and every time we come back home, we made sure that we would always bring her treats, and she absolutely loved it. And French fries was her favorite, just, like any other small child. Whenever somebody in the house fell sick, she used to come and sit beside the person as if she's saying, "You'll be fine soon." When she was 8 years, she had stones in her bladder, for which she was operated. Thereafter, she lost 60% of her vision. As she was growing older, she became docile. Last year, in the month of February, at the age of 10, she fell very sick. She stopped eating, drinking, and whenever we used to call her, she used to stand up and come to us as if nothing has happened. She was a true warrior. After struggling for a week, she passed away. It's very painful to lose a pet. She taught us so many lessons. along the way. Love unconditionally. Be loyal. Live in the moment. Jump when you are happy. I truly believe that until you love an animal, a part of your soul is unawakened. And I'm very grateful that I got the opportunity to keep a pet. And the 10 years that she was with us will be cherished forever. Thank you.
What an adorable story, Toastmaster Sunita. Now, I don't know if I am happy or sad.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that story. And I will put the link for your feedback in the chat box. We will take 30 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds are up. Now we will move on to the last speaker of today, Toastmaster Raj Bharat. And to evaluate his speech, we have a guest evaluator with us, Najla Hamid. Najla Hamid is an auditor by profession. She has gratitude in every cell of her body. Isn't that we all want? She is a Toastmaster in Young Adults Toastmaster Club and currently serving as VP membership. Toastmaster Najla Hamid.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters. I'm Toastmaster Najla Hamid, and my speaker for tonight, Mr. Raj Bharat, he's doing his project on understanding communication style. So his purpose is basically to understand the different communication styles and identify his primary style, and also to share the impact of his communication style on others. I wish my speaker all the very best and look forward to your speech. With that, back to you, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you, Toastmaster Najla, for that detailed explanation. Toastmaster Raj, let's come back to you. Toastmaster Raj, he's not that special. What, he is a software developer in the largest MNC, tech MNC in India? He's the area director of Division M? Nah. He's the founder of Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club. So what? And he is the hardest working person I know. Who does that? Jokes apart, he is the adhesive by which we are all glued together. Toastmaster Raj Bharat, communicate to connect, Raj Bharat.
Thank you so much, Saugat. Am I clearly audible and visible? Great. Communication is integral part of our life. In our day-to-day, we always get chance to communicate, to present our ideas, to present our thoughts. As part of this project, where I have to share some aspects about different communication styles. I will present 4 short personal stories. Around 10 months back, when I took a position for area director, I have received a task to form a new club. The idea behind this, that we have to form a club who would be especially for teachers, trainers, coaches, professors, and their background. Being an IT background person, I did not have any contact in these professions. With the help of fellow Toastmasters, I started connecting using social media channel. I created a LinkedIn page with this mindset that there would be more required connected leads or persons I can get for this club. But believe me, there were not at all any progress. I connected a lot different groups of trainers, teachers, and professors, coaches on Facebooks. I had to create flyer and used to publish, circulate everywhere. They used to join our guest WhatsApp group, but progress remained zero. But in all these way of working, although there were almost zero progress, but as per my work, I took initiative to start communicating. The first style of communication, initiative style. We have to initiate always to develop and skills or to connect with the person. Rest is history. I would like to come to my second short stories. After 4 to 5 months of working for this club, as many committed persons were leaving, and I was almost frustrated a lot. One of the person in the guest group asked, "What are these club officers for?" I directly responded in very, you can say in rude manner, maybe also, because of my frustration. But that person kept asking me different questions regarding the club, as regarding the club officer, as I had drafted the agenda that we will have club officer first, then we will work toward building the membership of the club. That person asked what are these different roles. I shared all the documents of 7 club officer. That person read out. I was never expecting that that person will come back, but they read out all those and they come back again after 7 days and said, "I would be taking the president role of the club." Oh my God. That person is unaware about Toastmaster, but that person is going to say that they would like to be president of the club. But in all these way of communicating, I were very direct. I did not connected any ideas or any thoughts which will divert the person. Whatever that person was asking, I answered directly. No any second thought. This was direct communication, just point to point communication. I think you all got to know who was that person. No need to tell the name. Third short stories. As that person, the president of the club, who became very happy after getting nominated. In the progress of forming this club, when time came that club is going to officially take into the picture, I was reconfirming from all the 7 club officers. And the president of the club said, "There are so many senior club members, senior Toastmasters in the group. I don't think I am the right person to take the role of the president. I said, provided support to them, to her, and said, no need to worry him. We all are there together for helping you to serve your role as a club president. Because this is a culture of Toastmaster that we provide always positive and supportive learning experience for every individual. This was supportive communication style which I tried to adopt. Fourth one, analytical communication style. When I got to know that that person want to be president of the club, I never connected earlier with that person. But how can I give the role of president to whom I am not aware at all? I started analyzing her profile. I searched about her on Facebook page. I searched about her on LinkedIn page. I searched about her on YouTube channels. I found she is, or that person is everywhere. I observed the president of the club, the she is founder of an organization of trainers. I believed in the same moment, she is right person to be president of the club, as she was the very first person who came that she could be member of this club. In all these four stories, what I did, I tried to understand that person. I tried to connect that person. I tried to help with their goal. And this is my communication style. I can't say that there is, or there will be only a specific communication style. I would say, as per different situation, there would be, we have to change our communication style. But in every time, we have to connect heart to heart so that we can establish a real relationship, real connection with every individual. Thank you. Back to you, Master of Ceremony.
A huge round of applause for Toastmaster Raj Bharat, who is the founder of this club, and the wonderful story he shared about our president. Great. And with this, we finished the speakers marathon, and now I'll be sharing the link. We have 30 seconds. All right, time's up. Everyone, come back. Okay, so now it is time for the next section of today, which is the evaluation part. Oh, we are going to get some marks. So without further ado, let's call upon the first evaluator for today, who will be evaluating.
Master of
Yes.
Ceremony, I wish if you can collect the timer's data first before we move to the evaluation part of it.
All right. Do you have the data with you?
Yes, I am the timer, so it'll be easy for me.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, we had, in fact, slated for 6 slots, but one was missing, so we had 5 speakers. First speaker, Toastmaster Abhishek, was able to connect with his leadership style in 6 minutes 25 seconds. Toastmaster Imran educated us the ways of happiness in 6 minutes 15 seconds. Toastmaster Abhishek Kulkarni moved us in 7 minutes 17 seconds. Toastmaster Sunita shared the unconditional love story in 6 minutes. And Toastmaster Raj Bharat connected us through communication in 7 minutes, 47 seconds. In fact, Toastmaster Raj is the only person who overshooted by 17 seconds. Back to you, Master of Ceremony.
Thank you for taking up the timer role and giving us a detailed report. With this, we will move on to the evaluations part. And our first speaker was Toastmaster Abhishek, and to evaluate his speech, we have again the multi-talented Toastmaster Pitambara. Toastmaster Pitambara, the stage is yours.
Am I visible and audible? Thank you. Are you a leader, in fact? Toastmaster Abhishek, I have no doubt that you are a leader, and you are a leader because you are a reader. Thank you very much for letting us know that you are a democratic type of leader who understood the importance of how you can find yourself the way, what type of leader you are. Leadership is all about not just saying, okay, giving command. It's about getting opinion. And throughout your speech, without having any second question in my mind, I was able to fix that you are a true democratic leader who understands the value of discussions, who understand the value of opinion, and who understand the value of involving others in decision making. Bravo for that. What are the challenges democratic leaders face was well explained with sufficient examples. And that further added that you are really into the way of leadership when it comes to finding the thing, finding the real team you require, and finding how you can mold them in the right direction as a leader. A well-prepared one with sufficient content, appropriate explanations and examples. But every leader can say something, but how you say it matters the most. So if I was in place of you, would I position myself a bit more visible so that my gestures, my face expressions, my actions would be visible to the audience. The second part is, I really need you to challenge on your voice modulation, my dear speaker. I had been listening to you quite often, but this is a gray area, what I say, that in you need to develop more. Because you are a speaker, not just only into the club. You are a speaker, you are a trainer. So you need to focus on this part. I believe in that case. Overall, a great speech with the right content, with right way of explaining how to find own leadership style. With these minor modifications suggested by me, I think you will be a next level leader and a speaker in future. Thank you. Back to you, Master of Ceremony.
Master of Ceremony, Master of Ceremony, if you give me just 1 minute to say thank you to Toastmaster PB, because of him only I have given 3 speeches in maybe 2 days time. And he has given that confidence. That's why I'm here in Toastmaster club and giving 3 speeches at 3 different clubs. And that to be, if I have to tell you, I have not given 3 speeches in my whole year in any Toastmaster club. And within 2 days, just because he has said that you can do it, I have did that. So thank you, Toastmaster PP, because you are my guide also at this Toastmaster Club, and you have helped me to groom, and I'll definitely going to take all your feedbacks and I'm going to implement that for sure. Thank you. And over to you, Emosi sir.
Thank you for sharing that, Toastmaster Chakradhar. And PP, did you know I was timing you? All right. We will go to the next speaker, the second speaker for today, and that is Toastmaster Mohammad Imran. And for his speech evaluation, we have Premila. Toastmaster Premila, the stage is yours.
I'm audible?
You are?
Okay. Visible also, right? So let me start. Okay, clear. Let me start. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. And this is very known. Dalai Lama has said this quote. Hello. And you, Imran, started your speech very well. I love the way you started your speech with my favorite quote, enjoy every moment of your life. And that is the philosophy I use in my life, of enjoying every moment of our life. And so I connected with you very well with that speech. And your 99 Club made me, open my eyes and said, yeah, what is this? And that connected, and I was very curious to know what is 99 Club, what is 99 Club. And you started with the story of king, and he went to the farmer, and the farmer was very happy, and when he got 99 Club, and that connection was very well made. You had connected your speech very well, articulated very well, and the confidence and clarity in your speech was superb. Imran, kudos to you for giving such a wonderful speech. And I like the connection of yours, bringing the, giving the 99 Club, and the farmer was second part of, he was little sad. And then the king was very curious about 99 Club. And overall, the message you gave, how to be happy and spread happiness. And that was awesome in your speech. But here are few recommendations. If I am in your place, I would have recommended one thing is that you shared the message, like recall your childhood, decrease your ego. You would have given us in a point, like, first point, recall your childhood. Second point, decrease your ego. Third point, never complain. So when you give in point twice, the audience get connected with you and they recall every time. The second, what I personally feel, if I would have in your place, I would have connected with voice modulation and little bit of action. The farmer is working and singing, la 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 la. So connected with a story. So when you connect with a story with voice modulation, the audience get connected with you very well. And when the audience are connected with you very well, the speech goes to the next level. Overall, Imran, the speech was super good, awesome, and well connected with confidence. But if you connect with this recommendation, your speech will go to the next level and you will be the best speaker. Thank you very much. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Premila, for an excellent evaluation. Okay, we will move on to the next one. We are a little crunch on time. So our next speaker is probably going to get bad evaluation only because of he made us exercise a lot. Otherwise, I think he was fabulous. Abhishek Kulkarni and his evaluator for today, Pradeep Shetty. The stage is yours, Toastmaster Pradeep.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremony Sogat. The very moment, the first thing what he said is he started with doing exercise. He was ever smiling throughout the process, throughout the entire speech of around 7 minutes. I just loved that. That was fantastic. And the two questions which he asked in the beginning, do you do this, brush? Oh, yes, of course. Yes, I do that. And secondly, exercise. Today being Saturday, a little bit lazy. And I said, I didn't do that. Okay. Similarly, at the end of the speech, Abhishek did bring the same questions back that are you going to do this tomorrow? Yes. And would you like to do this? Of course, yes, because he made us do practically the exercise. Being said, when you involve any person or involve your whole senses doing, which we teach in even mindset, right? Writing a journal, you are never going to forget it. Today, maybe in the entire 5 speakers over here, you have made us do something practical, which I think end of the day, even before people go to sleep, they would feel a little bit of cramp or something like that. Oh, Abhishek made us do this. So that was really excellent. I love the thing which you said about the shoes. Finally, you showed the shoes. If you want to reduce the diabetes, the hypertension, you said about a heart attack. Yes, the stroke, which might happen, even the brain stroke or whatever it is. So you can reduce it by 30% by just taking the shoes. That was really great. You used that prop. That was amazing. Thank you very much for that. And you also gave us a small thing which people say I'm busy and all those things. Just 15 or 20 minutes of brisk walk. So that itself give you the whole body to move and shake. So I understand the purpose of the speech was met. So Abhishek, my question to you is, do you want to go to the next level? Do you want to, get to the next level? I have a great advice for you. Okay?
100%. Yes.
It's for everybody. It's for everybody over here. The first thing is that it would be great if you stand up and speak. If you get this opportunity, you need to stand up and speak. That's what I've learned from my mentor, PB, Pitambram Nair, who is here. And I've taken it seriously whenever I'm doing coaching too. If I have an opportunity to speak even for 5 or 6 minutes, I go ahead and do that. So you can try that. Second thing, on your background, we could see the fan rotating very clearly. A little bit of disturbance, according to me, it's my personal thought. So if you can avoid, and of course, you did not have any background, that was absolutely great, nice, no disturbance at all. But the fan rotating was creating a little bit of disturbance. So a little bit here and there, dicey. Dress for the occasion. The first impression is the best impression. That's what they say. So if you can implement this third thing, that is dress for the occasion. It doesn't matter who you are. Tomorrow, somebody over here in this audience might hire you immediately like this. So dress for the occasion, if possible, a blazer, which we have seen our Master of Ceremony has sent us a beautiful video, how you can do that 75 combination, permutation and combination. So if you can just apply these 3 things and rest, it was really amazing. I will never forget this speech. Thank you and all the best. Over to you, Master of Ceremony, Sogat. Thank you.
What an evaluation by Toastmaster Pradeep Shetty. A big round of applause. All right. And with this, we're moving to the next. I believe Toastmaster Vaughn is already ready. He is ready with his presentation for our speaker, Toastmaster Sunita. Toastmaster DTM Vaughn, the stage is yours to present.
Thank you. Sunita, can you see my slides saying congratulations?
Yes. Thank you.
Awesome. That is what I feel tonight. So I made immediately slides for you because when you change your topic from your first topic is life is full of surprises to unconditional love, I have to shift also my way of evaluation to you. Congratulations. Everyone, please share an emoticon or do this one for Sunita for sharing her story tonight. Sunita, I can relate to you. Your story about someone you love, be it a human or pet, is moving. Thank you for sharing your story. If we are in a physical condition, you deserve this, a firm handshake. But because we are in a virtual situation, I made this slide immediately for you. Very well done. Accept my virtual handshake. Next one, a virtual hug from all of us. You deserve a hug because you lose someone last year of a dear. You lose someone you love. So virtual hug from me and to everyone. And lastly, because you share your story about your loved one, your dog, you deserve a flower. If I'm in India right now, I'm going to give you this flower. Because of your gift, I'm also going to give you a gift. I'm going to evaluate you at 3 things you excelled at, you may want to work on, and what to challenge you in the future. Number 1, you excelled at. And a big round of applause again. Storytelling. Thank you for sharing your story. And another one you excelled at. Calmness. You're so very calm from the beginning until the end. You remind us that raising a voice will not make you a great speaker because your way of speaking is a conversational style. Great job. Now, let's move on to something that you may want to work on. In your speech, in the beginning, you are so very enthusiastic of your pet, your loved one. But throughout your story, you transition to something very sad. My honest feeling, and I share what our master of ceremony said, I don't know if I will be happy or I'll be sad. So you may want to work on in your next speech. If you started with happiness and then you transition to sadness, I recommend you to bring back that emotion of happiness at the very end of your speech. So happy, sadness, bring back that emotion to energy, positivity, and happiness. That is something that you may want to work on next time. And lastly, to challenge yourself. And I want to challenge you and everyone here. In your speech, always make CTA, call to action. Make a call to action. Maybe a call to action that remember your loved one or something like reminisce your story, something like that. Now, I congratulate you because they said, if you are not ready to share something, to do a speech about something, don't share it. But tonight, you are very brave, courageous, because you are able to share your story about your dog, your loved one, without shedding a tears, because you are healed and you are ready and you are very brave to share that story. Thank you for the gift of speech tonight. Over to you, Master of Ceremony. And congratulations, Sunita.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
What a wonderful way of evaluating. DTM Vaughn, you just prepared slide on the go. Great. That is why he is our mentor. A big round of applause for DTM Vaughn. DTM Vaughn, you may stop sharing your screen. Thank you. And with this, we come to the final speaker of today, our beloved Raj Bharat. And to evaluate his speech, we have our guest evaluator, Najla Hamid. The stage is all yours, Toastmaster Najla.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow Toastmasters. My speaker, Toastmaster Raj Bharat. A good relationship starts with good communication. Now, do you remember how the MC of the evening introduced my speaker? Anybody? There was a word which was used which caught my attention and stayed throughout. And let me help you to remind you on how he was introduced. After everything that he said, there was just one word which the Master of Ceremony used, and that was, my speaker is the adhesive which binds the club together. What more do you need to know what a great communicator he is. Period. I already had assumed that he is a top-notch communicator. Moving on to the speech content. Very confident, very clear on what he's speaking. He started off talking to us about his communication styles, which was very precise and crisp. He focused on 4 styles that made it easy for us to focus and understand. Starting up with the initiation communication, moving on to the direct communication, and to the supportive communication, and so on. Now here, he has made sure that he has a proper intro, body, and a conclusion. The transitioning was very smooth and precise. There was no hiccups, there was no confusion. Everything is smooth as expected from a great communicator, which my speaker already is. Moving on to the conclusion, the takeaway message was bang on. No matter whatever he said in the intro and the body, the conclusion or the key message was to establish a connection. It should be heart to heart. So that is, no matter what you try, whatever understanding you have of the speaker, whatever style you try to implement, if that empathy or that connection is not there, whatever you say before this is invalid. So again, the key message was spot on. Nobody can deny that, because empathy is the main component in any kind of communication or any style of communication that my speaker would take in. Now, moving on, the great communicator that he already is, there were just a few things which I feel if you work on, you can be the best communicator. So certain things that I would suggest you work on is on the delivery aspect, because your content already is top-notch, amazing, and it is purely from your heart and organic. Now, on the delivery aspect, I would suggest that if you could just focus a little on the voice modulation, especially because we are in the area of online meetings. It was very obvious that you were reading out from the screen. So your eye contact was limited as well. So the voice modulation helps us connect better. So whenever you speak, have a different tone. Don't be monotonous. Try to bring in some variations. So if you, at the end of the day, what I would try to sum it up as is like, the content is amazing. You're a great communicator, no doubt. The only thing you could work on is the delivery aspect, so that your speech becomes top-notch and you become an even better communicator in future. With that, I wish you all the very best, and back to you, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you so much, Najla. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Evaluator Najla, for the wonderful evaluation of our beloved Raj Bharat. And with this, we are at the end of our today's meeting. Before we go on to the results, I would like the timer to present the timing report for all the evaluators.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremony. Timing report for evaluators are: first speaker, that is myself, 3 minutes 21 seconds. Second speaker, second evaluator, Toastmaster Pramila, 2 minutes 46 seconds. Third evaluator, Toastmaster Pradeep, 3 minutes 37 seconds. Fourth evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Vaughn, 4 minutes 4 seconds. And fifth evaluator, Toastmaster Najla Hamid, took 3 minutes 44 seconds. So we have 3 minutes 37 seconds, 4 minutes 4 seconds, and 3 minutes 44 seconds. 3 are disqualified by virtue of time. Back to you, Master of Ceremony.
Kindly say the name who are qualified so that I can mark the voting once.
Two qualified are, one is myself, 3 minutes 21 seconds, and second is Pramila in 2 minutes 47 seconds, if I'm not wrong.
Sure, thank you.
2 minutes 46 seconds, yes.
Thank you.
All All right, we will just wait for a few seconds for the voting links to come up on the screen, which our presiding officer will share.
So there are two evaluators who got qualified, Primila and Pithamran, isn't it? Okay, great.
Yes, presiding.
It is ready now. Kindly share.
Come on, voting ends in 30 seconds. Presiding officer, what is the voting count?
Yes, give me a moment for that. Yeah. So there is tie. Probably those who have not voted, you can vote again. There is tie between winners. So we have to break the tie, at least for prepared speaker. So those who have not voted, kindly vote.
Dear fellow Toastmasters, the link is in the chat box. Kindly vote for the best speaker and best evaluator for today. Twenty more seconds.
Yes, I think we can close if everyone have voted. I have received total 13 votes. So yes, result is ready.
Great.
Yeah. I am unable to come on my camera with my laptop, so I'm connecting my phone for a moment so that I can use camera to announce the results. Okay. Yes. So thank you so much, Saugat. Yeah, great to see you on camera today, finally. So thank you so much for conducting this meeting very smoothly. We have come to the almost final moment of this meeting, and let me announce the result. And best speaker who have received highest number of votes goes to Abhishek Kulkarni. Congratulations, Abhishek. And there were too many disqualification among evaluators. So there were very less competition, and best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Pithamran. Congratulations, Pithamran.
Congratulations, my brother, Pitambiran. Congratulations, Abhishek.
Close competition among Pithamran and Mila. Yes, finally Pithamran won that.
In fact, I did manage to complete it within time. That was the only thing making the difference between you.